Hey everyone, welcome to Talking Stick Tarot. I am going to do a Celtic cross with this beautiful good tarot of Colette's. Okay, apparently. Let's see what we have. Oh my gosh. Starting with the Ten of Pentacles. This is the energy of you right now. And this is really about everything you've wished for in the material sense. Relationships, career, fulfillment, physical fulfillment. What is crossing that? Oh, temptation. Isn't that interesting? Let's see why that temptation is there. Put it in some context here. Queen of Water, driving you. Emotionally stable. Three of Fire, recently. So you've recently had a change in direction. That change of direction has fulfilled you. Or if you haven't, you're going to be very, very soon having a change of direction. And that could be what this temptation is here. Being afraid to maybe move in that direction for maybe what you're leaving behind. You may be leaving something or someone behind, or there's some kind of a fear or habit that's trying to hold you back from this in some way. Okay. Oh my God. The world is all about endings. My last reading had the world in it as a general energy on the bottom of the deck. And this is about an ending of a really big phase. Now this is in the mind here. So this is really about putting something to rest, changing your belief somehow. Okay? I believe this is about coming into more of a state of love, of serenity that happens within the body. You're wanting to do something here with this Devil card. It feels like you're wanting to do something. There's something you want to do. Let's see. Oh. This is about facing something or not facing something. Okay, mastery. Moving into mastery. This has to do with self-mastery here. Allowing old habits to die. Ending that self-sabotaging energy. That's what it is. Ending that self-sabotaging energy. Yeah, coming together here. For sure. Coming together here. Knowing yourself. This is about turning away from, the old temptations, the things that would hold you back and say, no, you're not good enough. No, you can't do that. You've ended that here. You've ended that. Oh, yeah. Page of Air. You're looking to the above for guidance here. This is your fears, right? So you may have a little bit of a holding back of, am I really hearing this right? Let's see what else they bring. And the Page of Water. Yeah, this is a young energy of being in awe. It reminds me of the transformation card in this deck. That child wonderment. Looking at things with new eyes. That scent of wonderment. That like, wow, I can't believe it. So you've had some kind of a rebirth, a renewal of something that has come within you. Being able to learning how to trust yourself, learning how to trust your own guidance, looking at things with, really a new perspective. There's a little bit, oh, and there's the High Priestess right there. Yeah, totally. You've totally tapped into your intuition here in this new phase. You're learning, more about who you are, and really how to trust yourself. And as I split the deck, I get the Six of Wands in this one, which is about victory. So this is really beautiful, you guys. I don't even want to pull any, in all honesty, because it's so beautiful. Because you have overcome. You have overcome all of those little voices within you that tell you you're not good enough, that you can't make it, that you can't do it, that whatever it is that is holding you back into that lack. 3-3, yeah, you're sitting, and people see you as a master. Okay, they're really seeing you as a master now, beginning to move in that. You may have had times where people really didn't see your truth of who you were, and you might have wondered, are they ever going to see me for who I am? And people are seeing you as that. This is the card of self-mastery. It's taken a lot of work. This is about mastering yourself, learning how to, sing your own song. I fought the law and the law won. I heard that song, but I don't know why that is coming up. Just a random message. It doesn't have anything to do with this. This is such a beautiful, beautiful energy. And I've got, sticking out here, I've got the Tower. So yeah, this is definitely going to come. I feel like it's going to come as, and there's the star on the bottom, healing. This is going to come as a really big surprise for a lot of people, I think, in your life, that are going to be surprised when you put an ending to a lot of that chatter, and you begin to stand in your power and in your truth, trusting your intuition, trusting yourself, knowing who you are, probably for the first time in your life, finding that serenity as you go within. This is what's driving you here, your own inner world. This is what's driving you. And it has brought you to a state of happiness. This doesn't mean that you're rich with the Ten of Pentacles. It means that you're fulfilled. You are fulfilled. You are happy. You are peaceful. You have what you need. And I really feel like this Tower is, about the people around you that are going to be shocked at the changes that they see within you. It's been a long, long healing journey for you too, with this star being here. So let's go through. It's going to be a surprise to a lot of people around you to see who you really are. You're going to show your true colors. All right, Ten of Pentacles. Can you give me a little more on that Ten of Pentacles? I don't really know what I'm going to get on this because it's such a beautiful reading, but let's see. Ten of Pentacles. They're not even like I said. Ten of Pentacles. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Ah. I feel like you're learning how to fill your own cup. You're not relying on anybody else to do that for you. You've come to the point where you realize that you are self-sovereign, and that you are creating your own world. You're letting go of all these things that have, caused you so much pain and suffering. You're releasing that, knowing that it is in the past and it has no place coming with you. You're letting it all go. Spirit, what's this temptation here? What's this temptation? I just really feel that, letting go of old habits that used to keep you trapped, in this old mindset, suffering, heartbreak, basically letting others tell you how you should or shouldn't feel or who you should or shouldn't be, that kind of energy. Okay. What do we have? Okay, yeah. We've got the Nine of Wands in reverse. We've got, look at that, clarity. Queen of Swords and Ace of Swords coming out together. I mean, that's clarity. That's knowing exactly what you want. Same thing with this Nine of Wands. You've learned a lot. You've learned a lot. You have turned your trials into triumph. You've turned your trials into triumph. The Ace of Swords being here, I mean, that's total clarity there with what you want. And look at that, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Pentacles to clarify that energy. Self-sovereignty, just like I said, you're moving into, that self-sovereignty, self-mastery. Beautiful. What's the Queen of Water here? Clarify the Queen of Water for me, please. I really feel that you have learned how to go within and to trust yourself. A Page of Swords. Ideas. Yeah. Changing the way you were taught to think about yourself. That you are less than anybody. Because you're not. Three of Fire, please, Spirit. Okay. Yeah, look at that. There's the High Priestess and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you've come into this energy. You see how the Queen of Pentacles is so satisfied with herself. She's got material success. The High Priestess is about trusting that intuition, knowing who you are. It's twice. Big intuition, following your own heart. And that's what this is about too. What's the World here? Big ending. That is really incredibly beautiful, you guys. Coming into your own center. A new direction. You're not asking anybody else what you should or shouldn't do or who you should or shouldn't be. You're just being that. You're being yourself. You're being your truth. The World, Spirit, please. You're just being yourself. You're allowing yourself to shine. You're keeping to yourself what you need to keep to yourself. You're not having to have validation from anybody else. You are your own validation. You just are. No apologies. No reinforcement needed from anybody else. You just are. They're telling me look at the bottom. Oh, and they're, oh my God. You guys. I cannot make this up. He told me to look at the bottom of the deck. Oh, look at this. Ace and Two of Cups. And we got the Two of Cups here. Yes. You have totally come together with yourself. You are loving yourself. You are recognizing yourself. You are not apologizing for who you are anymore. You guys, I have to even swear. I'm not going to say it out loud though because YouTube will ban my video. That is crazy. Crazy. Two High Priestesses, two Worlds, two of Cups. Wow. Three of Air. What's this Three of Air? Ooh, what's going on here? My cards suddenly got really sticky. They're telling me to shuffle them. There's the Emperor. So you may be turning away even from an authority figure in your life with this card being here. Because I read intuitively what the card says speaks to me, not necessarily the meaning of the card. I mean, I take it into consideration. 3 of air here, Spirit, in the near future. What is this about? I also see this one as throat, learning how to express yourself. And with the birds being there as well. And it's interesting because this 3 of air, the 3 of swords, I think came out here. Yeah, it did right there. So there's another double card, right? Not allowing others to dictate to you to keep you in suffering. And with this card, the way I see this card is turning away from that. You're turning away from that suffering. And here on the bottom of the deck, as I say, that is a 6 of cups, and this is past energy. So family, that kind of thing. So you may have found yourself really stuck in that, not good enough. You may have been raised in a family where, your parents were very unemotionally, emotionally crippled is the word that I'm getting. So you never received that. You never learned how to nurture yourself, how to care for yourself. And you're learning how to turn away from that. Life is hard. Life is suffering. Life is always hard. I've known a couple people in my life that it doesn't matter if their ice cream is cold, they complain about it. And always seeing things as a negative. Just the fact that they have sweet ice cream, they're complaining that it's cold. It hurts their teeth or something. Like there's always a complaint. And that's the energy that I'm getting here that you have turned away from in your life. So what is this 3 of air in the future here? You're trusting your own instinct. What do they give me for that 3 of air? What is going on with that 3 of air? Okay. 3 cards. Wow. Okay. 2 of wands, decision. Oh yeah, the lovers. Oh, there's the 9 of pentacles that we saw for self-sovereignty when I talked about self-sovereignty. Yeah, this is definitely, learning how to take care of yourself here with the lovers here. I definitely see this reading as a coming together of yourself, learning how to listen to your soul. And that's what the 9 of pentacles is, self-sovereignty. I mean, it comes after this, right? After all the hard work. And that's coming towards you. That's really beautiful. Choosing you. You're choosing you. That's beautiful. Love it. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands. She's a leader. Okay, let's go in. Oh, I guess I'm shuffling. Let's take a look at this 8 of Earth. And Queen of Wands is still there. Let's take a look at the 8 of Earth. What is the 8 of Earth about? What is the 8 of Earth? They're showing me the Queen of Wands in my mind's eye. Still showing me that. So there's something about that leadership, that inspiration for you within that vivacious, inspired, moving out of that suffering energy that they showed us of what you were in for quite a bit of your life. Likely due to how you were raised. And there's the King of Wands. Epiphany of leadership. The Leo card. The inner child healed. Okay, yeah. The page, this particular card, I see as a connection with the higher self. Pulling in the higher self. We've got the High Priestess here twice. We've got the 9 of Sovereignty. And this is with the 8 of Pentacles. This is a balance. You're balancing your aspects of yourself. Physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. People see you as very balanced, achieving that balance, coming together in that, moving more into a role of leadership. You inspire people without even knowing that you inspire people. Okay. 2 water here in this exterior. So this is talking about bringing other people together and with what I just said, with inspiring other people to want to be better because they see what you have moved through and who you have opened up to being within your own truth. And that is inspiring for them to want to do the same. To a water spirit. In the surrounding. It's a beautiful energy to have in the surrounding too, you know, that balanced energy. And it's interesting too because we got justice here within a balanced energy within you. And the Two of Water is a balanced energy too. You can be pulling in new relationships with the Two of Water as well, but with everything that I've seen here, in all honesty, this feels like a coming together within your own self. Okay? Finding your own sovereignty, so to speak. That's really what I feel. And you are inspiring others to do the same without even realizing what you're doing to inspire others. You are creating that ripple. Okay? You're creating that ripple. Thank you, Spirit. I guess I said everything I needed to say. They finally gave me the cards. Okay. Yeah, moving away. Moving away from everything that doesn't serve you. Look at that. There is the Two of Swords and the King of Swords. Moving away from everything that had the blinders on you. Moving into a state of wisdom. Yeah, like peaceful, really a peacefulness here. Don't we have the Queen of Swords here? Yeah, right there. The Queen of Swords and I mean, this can be divine counterparts as well. Come together with your divine counterpart as well. I'm reading it as coming together with yourself because I really feel very strongly with that with the High Priestess, you know, being here a couple of times and just the different things that I've said that have really brought that into, you know, a strong, strong feeling for me. But for you, if it's a counterpart, it's a counterpart. But I feel like really being able to, you know, be yourself, come into yourself of who you really are. With the Lovers here, can be either, right? But this shows self-sovereignty. So a place where you're comfortable in being who you are. Okay? Page of Air. What is this sphere here? This Page of Air. I don't know, I just see that Page of Air as receiving divine guidance. I don't really see or feel a fear. Thank you. Okay, so this Page of Air even looks like a traditional kind of Temperance card. And then the Temperance card comes out, which is again about balance and patience. So it feels to me that you are honing that, still honing that a little bit about being able to listen to yourself and your intuition, to trusting it. Okay, and it's okay to not trust everything right away because you've been in a period of suffering for a very long time. It's hard to just move out of that and never move back. Like, I mean, the leaps and bounds that you have made are fantastic. And now you have to practice listening to your angels. Okay, you have to practice it. And it also takes courage to follow the guidance. Okay, it takes courage to follow the guidance. And here's the wheel turning in your favor with this. So the Page of Water, I really feel like it's coming back into, and there's the star again, coming back into that state of wonderment, childhood wonderment, of an open-hearted self. Opening the heart is what I feel this is all about. So what is this Page of Water here? Yeah, releasing burdens. Letting go of all the old burdens that you've held. And here's the King of Pentacles, another counterpart on the table. Here we got the Queen of Pentacles here, and here's the King. So this is definitely about coming together, letting go of all these old burdens that you have, you have really held on to for a very long time here. They're saying it's time to let them go, to really be who you really and truly are without the concern of, you know, not being enough. And it feels like you have moved into a new phase and you're just kind of a little bit of like, ooh, right? Because you're learning a new way of being. So that temptation card is there because sometimes we can slip back into old habits. But as soon as we recognize that, we can move out of those old habits again. It is about being in awareness. It is about not about being perfect. It is about recognizing when we step back into that old energy and moving ourselves out of it. That is what it's about. It's not about never doing anything like that again. Okay? It's about recognizing when you're there and moving yourself out of it. This camera moves at the strangest times. Okay? So I'm going to pull an oracle and we'll see what we get here. It's from the golden age, and I really feel that you have moved into this new energy. And of course, it's unstable when we move into a new energy. So it takes time for us to be able to maintain that frequency. Okay? For most of the time. The 12 chakras. Follow your ascension path. Yeah. You're just receiving guidance to really keep on the path. Don't beat yourself up, Have patience with yourself as you're moving through this energy because it's something that's new for you. And when things are new, it takes time for us, to be able to develop that muscle, right? That leads us in that direction all the time. And here on the bottom, I have the Illumined Masters. Be a spreader of love. I'm going to pull a dragon card, and we will close out the reading. So who is the dragon that wants to step forward with a message for this collective? It's really beautiful. You guys have obviously put in a lot of work here. A lot of work. Okay, we've got several dragons here. So we have Earth and Air Dragon, represents a perfect balance of heaven and earth. Okay, come on. As above, so below. Stay balanced, ground your visions, manifest your hopes and dreams. Orange and Gold Dragon from Arcturus opens you to knowledge for the new golden age. And I just got done saying about the golden age as well. And this is the golden age cards. Carry the energy of the future. Be a guiding light. And then we have Pure White Dragon from Orion. Transforms your ascension knowledge into pure wisdom. Process what you know. Act with truth and honesty. Let your wings of light grow and expand. Yeah. Spirit is saying have patience with yourself. Allow yourself, to catch up to the idea that you are worthy to be able to embody that totally. And don't beat yourself up when you take a step back once in a while, because it happens to everyone. We go through trials on this earth. That is part of the energy here. And it is about recognizing that energy and, stepping through it with courage to always work towards becoming better, and not to be better than anybody else, but to be better than we were as an individual, to always operate out of more love. Okay, beautiful souls, that is your reading for today. Thank you for joining me. If my reading would resonate, you would really help me out if you would click that subscribe, like, share buttons, leave me a comment. I read them all. And until next time, please remember to always let love be your guide.